Hey guys, and welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. Oops, all fusion accident edition. I've tried to fuse a lot of Personas, so I hope. The only way I can't get a fusion accident is if I don't fuse at all. But guys, we have all three proofs. It's finally time to re-enter the jail and get to the birdcage. But in between episodes, I did all the requests for the Sendai jail and the surrounding area. You don't necessarily have to do the same for completion's sake. I don't know. I want to make sure my first playthrough through this game is as complete as possible, which means talking to my friends for some insight. Hey Yusuke, I sort of ignored you for a while. Did you check out the banana stand? There's always money to be had there. Bananas. I mean, the elaborate traps. The fearsome four. It all seems to suit Natsume in a way. One must admit he has his own personal style. With some effort, he certainly could shine as a writer. Sorry, I hadn't pondered such details now. People's desires are at stake.
Yusuke seems very concerned for Natsume. Natsume disrespected something important to Yusuke, which upset him quite clearly. So why the concern? I don't understand.
Well, human emotions are kinda complicated, Sophia, but yeah, Yusuke really understands where he's coming from. But seriously, what the crud made Natsume this way? Nobody wants to wake up and be like, "Ugh, I'll be a hack." Is he just talentless, or maybe it's something else? Who the dump knows? Anyway, Futaba, how you doing?
Apparently, that building's got an observation deck. I bet the view is amazing at night. Natsume's probably got one in his castle, too. I just imagine him looking down at us from one. Foolish adventurers. Such shallow minds are no match for me. In a way, I gotta respect his commitment to the bit. I have a feeling we're gonna have to hit him with everything we've Yeah, we gotta show Natsume. For some reason, the image of Futaba drop-kicking Natsume entered my mind, and I couldn't help but laugh. We'll have to save that for Persona 5 Arena during the day. Anyways, now that we have three proofs, the bum rush segment to the top of his castle begins. You could fuse some Personas, ideally of the Bless variety. Ice is good as well, but honestly, if I get another fusion accident today, I'm gonna lose it. But we do have some spare cash to also pick up some healing materials. I've got a couple people asking me, like, why do you buy so much food in this game, Jimbo? Dude, one, food is good, and it's kind of a big part of Japanese culture, I think. I mean, just as like an observer, right? And where is, forget, there it is. The mental floss! Might be a good idea to pick up some of those, but really, healing, kind of rough in this game. You don't have a ton of SP, and the SP we do regain from battle to battle, not the highest. So that's where, you know, snacks and the sort come in, sort of relegate the ability not to heal yourself constantly. You could also tag in other party members, but I ain't doing that. Anyways, it's time. We know where we gotta go. So let's go. Whee! We entered this area pretty early on, and it taunted us. This gate we could never open. That changes now, as I kind of want to play as Yusuke here, because god dang it, I can't get enough of, oh, wrong way. Can't get enough of Goemon. He's so cool! Pardon the pun. Jesus Christ, I'm bad.
We got everything we need. Let's use the proof and open that gate. Oh, it actually opened!
Alright, look alive, guys! Hold on. It's likely the Overlord's retainer is waiting for us inside. It's sure to be a difficult fight. Let's be on our guard.
Do you think there's more like the fearsome four in there? Don't worry, Panda. I won't let them hurt you. Okay, let's go.
The irony in the guy that says, look alive, is the guy who's also codename is Skull. I find that kind of funny, but... Oh, no!
Someone stop them!
I didn't want to stop him! Someone else do it! Ugh! Fine, I guess I'll help. Yeah, there's a lot of those. More Orthrus, more high pixies. And you know, when there's high pixies, there's bullish. Wait, crap. Nope, I'm pressing the wrong button. Whoopsies! It doesn't even matter, though. Yusuke's gun is so good. His combos, so fast. Look at this. Woo! How can you stop him? You can't. He's just so goddamn cool. This would be a prime opportunity to get Orthrus also. having access to some nuclear skills in the form of Ray, not a bad idea. Oh, would you look at that? I'm gonna try my best to just kind of burn through these enemies as fast as I can. I didn't want to overlevel too much just to sort of beat them. Oh, God. The mad dash up to the palace, or prison, I guess I should say, is keep. I mean, that's also a confusing sentence to say because there's multiple keeps and all that. We're still not done here? Homies, what are you doing? Also, I have Stormtrooper aim today. Gosh. Oh, hello. Uh-oh. We saw McCoy.
The brave heroes approach their foe. Who goes there? Who dares disturb my slumber?
Oh, crap. We got another one. And what's up with the narrating?
Silence, whelps. I am His Excellency, the Overlord's retainer, Boreo. My liege's castle lies just beyond. Lowly humans such as yourselves have no place in its hallowed halls. Your end is at hand. Prepare yourselves, you foolish, repulsive-looking creatures.
Oh no! It's Dora, the Lord. Calling him Dora is such an insult, but here's the deal, guys. We want to prioritize our highest damage dealer for blessed damage, and that is actually Sophie. I realize I haven't been using Sophie too often, but that is because really there's not too many situations in which she shines currently, but that changes literally right now, where we're going to spam Kauga over and over again. I mean, we're also going to do combos in between to, you know, get one mores and all that, but really, if you just buff her up and get a little bit lucky, you can actually just chain this guy indefinitely. He is a little scary because he has access to those curse skills, which I don't want to ever see. Why did I do that? Did I interrupt it? No. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but if you wait too long on the all-out attack, their shields come back and you lose a chance. So, yeah. This guy also has access to instant kill moves. Why are those in this game? Wouldn't really be an Atlas game without him, honestly, but... And again, that's kind of an RPG staple, so... I guess Natsume really did his homework, but oh my gosh. We wrecked him! Oh my god, never mind. Please, please hurry! Okay, swap. Gotta let Joker have the spotlight, right? Okay. And that's why you fuse Archangel. But no, if you start to learn the combos in which your party members will use their spells, you can really extend the downtime of your opponents a whole heck of a lot. Now, to not use my SP like a dunce, let's heal up mostly Sophie. Excuse me, Sophia. Her code name. Does a robot even need the code?
Get in the castle. We're headed straight.
I guess it'd be kind of weird. She was the only one that didn't have a code name. But
Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's see what this castle looks like. Or at least this part of it. Oh, crud.
Okay, we've made it inside.
We're
Keep
here.
up the pace.
Dark Souls 3. I'm just kidding. It's more like the asylum, really. But
There's something peculiar over there.
this is the
Oh, yes.
segment where you kind of just come and leave. There's a couple chests, if I do recall. There's just the one. It's a little tricky to navigate, I won't lie, but we got Third Eye. You got me backing you up. There's one tricky encounter here, though, I kind of want to plan for. I want to make sure that both of them in front are facing this direction. Then I can quickly... No! Dang it! The turn speed on the camera, not the best right there. All right, that's what I was hoping to avoid. Woo boy, that sucked. All right, but yeah, these Pisaka, which you might notice from the last episode was our fusion accident. They're really obnoxious. They use Spirit Drain, and I like my SP. I like casting spells. I'd like to do that. So, please, don't use the draining skills. They're also weak to fire. I could use that, actually, and probably finish them off, but Archangel's more than enough. What the Joker, you didn't even hit anything. That's weird. I've never seen that. We do have this chandelier, though, which does fire damage, and that actually finished him off. Neato! Now you have a couple of entryways. You can leave through here, or you can come up here and get some extra treasure. Don't mind me. I'll just be doing that. I try to be as thorough. I realized I skipped over a lot of chests inside of, you know, Alice's jail. Not gonna lie, I don't regret it, because they weren't very helpful. But stuff like SP incense and stuff, you know, that's always gonna be helpful no matter how far you are in the game. But the equipment that we skipped in that palace in particular. Yusuke, what are you doing? You're already in there. Will this ever go my way? Screw it, I'm just going. Yeah, yes, it works. Okay. I'm not the most patient. And yeah, this game really rewards stealth gameplay. To an extent, but hey, Pisaka are still alive. Never mind, no, they're not. Whee! So far, I'm starting to think like people might not believe me in certain like series that I do. Like, guys, this is so hard. The Matador's gonna wreck our face. And so I over-prepare and like I make them look like a complete joke. Just stuff I think about. Like, Johnny's an unreliable narrator. Oh, that would annoy me, but. Do you think we'll have a battle in this room? It looks like we might.
Shadows at the moment.
Don't get cocky!
Would you look at that? More peeps wanna fight. This is actually a pretty lengthy encounter. I'll still take it over the hacking missions, which maybe my commentary just blows out of proportion. It's not like I'm like, oh, Futaba gets to do something? Cringe! I do not think that way at all. In fact, I'm not gonna say Futaba's my favorite character, the Phantom Thieves, but I like her a lot more than I probably let on. I think she is a well-suited character for this game in particular, actually, but I'm just gonna run around and try to dodge those spirit trains. I just do not want to deal with that crap. Actually, it might have been life drains. I don't remember, but can I just say bouncing off these gargoyle statues is so goddamn fun. I really like them. Even if I'm really bad at aiming it, but yeah. Once we take care of this first wave, we're gonna have another coming up, so be prepped for that. I'm gonna burn, is it just the one? Where's your friend, Mr. Silly? Oh, he's already dead. Couldn't decide if I wanted to call him a puppy or a tiger, but he's definitely not that. Should we play as Haru or continue to just waste all of our bullets? You already know the answer. And we're done. Wow. That actually is crazy. Am I too high level? No, that is not true at all. Let's just soon find out. Yeah, this is just the precursor to more pain coming soon, but is this the 2D segment or the next part?
How far along are we now?
We're only about halfway up. It's gonna be a while before we get to the top. Guess we'll want to keep an eye on our health and stuff.
I don't want to die. God dang it. Sophia's really low SP. Do I burn items for this? Okay. I'm going to spend my bond points just to be a little careful. Now that I have this, I'm good. That means less like going back to the, checkpoints. I think I'm just going all in on magic. Should be good for now. As you can see, we can't go any further because we ran out of points, but magic, not a bad investment. I'm also like testing and messing around with this to see its effectiveness, but I can't give any definites at the moment.
Don't move!
I'm sorry. What'd I do? You know, I'd really hate a boss rematch. God dang it. Oh well. What are you gonna do? It's a rematch time! You have to fight all of the signature foes we encountered here inside of Natsume's palace, including the High Pixie, which is very scary, so don't mind me. Dang it! No! Yusuke, don't cuss! PG channel! Yeah! Okay. The slime, not such a big deal. The Pixie, though, if you leave her unchecked, her Garu will just... Oh my god, you're kidding me. I don't want to burn this yet. Oh. Screw it. I'm gonna risk it. Garula is just so scary. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, we've used Yusuke so much we finally learned his last Master Art! Ice Counter! Sometimes you can freeze them. It's pretty cool. But, there we go. That's what I've been fishing for. We got it. I could have alternatively gone over to Joker to use his pistol, but... Call me crazy, man. I like Yusuke's AK a little more. And before the comments say, dude, that's a FAMAS.
Seems I've gained new power.
My bad, but we've reached the amount of skills we can hold on Yusuke. Let's get rid of Cleave, because that crap sucks. And despite me not using our big, heavy-hitting physical attacks, we're kind of cleaning house here. A little bit. We got our showtime meter done. Dude, I can't believe this. That is a rough fight. Oh, seriously. Well, we still have one more tough fight up ahead, but literally all last night I was just like, bro, I can't think of a legitimate strategy to beat this. And I was just like, wait, just shoot Pixie. Easy peasy.
It's a trap! Look out!
Oh, there's no turning back now. Let's double down and keep moving forward.
Okay. Seriously, the 2D segments are so like, oh crap, wrong button. That's one way of opening a chest, I suppose.
Magical wonders lie.
The power anklet gives, I think, 1 strength to its user, which is kind of weird because you could buy that, like, keychain at the shrine that gives +1 to all your stats, which we have on Joker at the moment. Don't know why the hell, like, they hid that so much, but they did. But we got a couple of, just generic battles. If I am high enough level, I will be able to, like, knock these guys out before if the Pisaka dies. Oh, wow, it actually didn't. Close enough, though. Jeez, this is seriously just such a stinking joke. I feel like I'm going too fast. Maybe I should take in some of the sights. Maybe not. It is just mostly generic, like, castle-y stuff. That is kind of cool for, like, at least Persona in my eyes, since we have some invisible platforms here. This isn't really a franchise where we fight, you know, like, dragons inside of a dungeon. There are dungeons sometimes, but no dragons. Dungeons and Dragons. That's the joke, everybody. Whee!
A little bit further, guys.
Go! Eliminate them!
Oh, no! The war-hungry horseman rears his insanely ugly head again. This is gonna be a rough time, not gonna lie. If you're playing at home, this is the point in the game where, like, you don't know how long this segment goes on for. You can be here and have barely any resources, and you're already fighting what is pretty much a pretty tough boss. So, that's why I like to save my show times for the end. Crap. Dang it. Sorry, I was in my zone and I lost my zone, but we don't really have a lot of options to deal with him on Yusuke, so we're gonna toss it over to Joker and work from there. We still have the Zeo skill, and it did not make him flinch, which is unfortunate, but if you still just have any electric persona, which they kind of starve you out of those, at least at this part of the game. Fantastic camera angle, Let's Player. Thank you very much. All right, let's just go over here. Yet again, we're going to try and just employ the same... No, that's bad. That's so bad. Okay, that's why we bought the mental floss. All right, let's go grab that real quick. It should be at the... Dang it. Should be at the end. All right, chill out. Take your time. Come on. You got this, crap. I could use this, but that actually would not give us... That would give us bless skills, and we don't want that. Or at least a bless attack. Could also use the Big Bang Burger, the Gutan Extreme version. Which gives us all Mataru Kaja, but I'd rather save that for the boss fight, so... Don't mind me. Just gonna try and wrap this up. He's doing memory. Jump again! No! Okay, we dodged it. Cool. We still have more Zeos coming out. Continue to dodge his moves. I don't even know what color commentary I can give. Just beat him before he beats you! I don't know! Did we win? Oh my god, please. Jesus. Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna dump all my HP. Where's Giant Slice? There it is. I could have Tarakaja as well, but nah, we're good. So easy! Oh! But getting here is the hard part. Anyways, we are done. Now that the battle is finished, we don't really know exactly where to go. The doors are all locked. And I don't think any castles have elevators, so this is the desired path. And yeah, Futaba was right. This is one heck of a view. You know, his writing might not be the best, but he can make a pretty good aesthetic. You know, at the end of the day, that was Koei Tecmo's doing.
This birdcage. It's just like the one back in Shibuya.
Does this mean that bastard Natsume's kicking it somewhere inside?
I'd like to say we should just bust our way in, but... How does it look, Sophie?
It looks like it's still locked. We'll need someone to touch it so we can hear the voices in his heart.
Okay then. You're up, Skull.
Uh-huh.
Well, it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it doesn't seem right to ask Sophie to do it.
Oh, but it's cool if I do it?
Oh, come on, Skull. You're, you know, tough.
And he's already experienced it once before. If anything, he's the ideal candidate.
It'd just make us look like a bunch of dorks. All right, do it.
I could do it if you want.
It's cool, I got it.
Thank you, Skull.
Hey, think someone his age would have at least some talent.
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices all right.
These voices are somehow related to Natsume's emotional scars?
Most likely. We just need to listen to the conversation and figure out the source of his trauma from there.
So we're looking for something like what Shujin Academy was to Alice.
We should keep listening. There's bound to be some sort of clue here.
Sir, try to keep your voice down. He'll be back any minute.
Oh, come off it. Can you really blame me for complaining? I'm the one who has to read his crap every day.
The kid's got motivation, but that's about all he's got. Seems any talent for writing in that family died with his grandfather. Oh, excuse me. Can I get another Gatorade coffee?
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Well, he's still our little money tree. No way in hell we're letting him go.
You're terrible, sir.
What's going on here? Ow! Damn, this shit hurts.
Thanks to that, however, we've managed to hear a good amount.
I didn't really get it, but it sounded like some kind of cafe?
Indeed. I heard one of them say Gatore Coffee.
Right, Gatori is the name of a cafe chain. But I don't think I saw any around Sendai Station.
If there aren't a lot of them, it'll make finding the right one that much easier.
Well, at the very least, we've got a lead on finding the trauma room now.
Right. Let's get out of here and find us a coffee shop.
So the truth comes out. Gatore Coffee, huh? That ends up being the entrance to the trauma room. Find ourselves face to face with another real threat like last time. Let's get ready for any sort of combat that might get thrown our way. After that, it's time to go back to the hideout. Which means more Velvet Room. Yay! And the Phantom Thieves begin the search for Gatore Coffee. Right, so this is... Yet again, your heads up. There's a tough battle coming your way. Like those other battles? No! This one's actually hard! Maybe. I don't know. If you have access to Blessed Personas, you'll probably be fine, but, yeah, let's hope Archangel's enough to carry us. Even though I know he isn't. It's up to us as the Persona Master Trainer to make him the best he can be. No, that's definitely not a thing. Anyways, we're just gonna rush right in and try to make the most of our investigation time. Let's go! Find the trauma room. It's closest we'll ever get to Trauma Center. Anyways, enough port begging. Let's go to the destination.
All right, we're on the hunt for a Gatore Coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the area.
Gatori Coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
Whoa, that was fast.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination.
You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
All right. Guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
This is it. Gatore Coffee.
I can smell the coffee. It seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place?
We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names. Trauma cell? It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where Natsume's trauma comes from.
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What? That voice. Is it Natsume?
It can't be. He acknowledged my work.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover. Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
Oh, I'm trying as hard as I can.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
These guys are the worst.
Here it comes.
Right on you. A talentless hack like you was hopeless. Hopeless! Hopeless!
This is the same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
This time around, the lockkeeper is a lot faster, and with that, we got new skills. However, this time, the lockkeeper's weak. Two things that our party has, thank you, that finally happened. We can finally get a combo going. We're not doing as much damage as I would like, but yes, the lockkeeper. He's an annoying writer, and this is the part of the game where I kind of want to like talk about taking Natsume's art and, you know, having sympathy for the villain. A lot of people can... I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Yeah. God dang it. Let's try that again.
I might not like that Natsume.
So grateful.
These assholes who accuse him the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. We only chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
From what I can tell, this editor was a real scumbag.
Take this! That refuse to let this go on any longer.
It's just me, or is Yusuke really hard to hit? But as I was saying, as the game gave me a little time to breathe, Natsume had a very unfortunate situation to be in. He tried to enter this contest, you know, because a family member was also a great artist and probably was raised in an environment by his parents. So like, oh, you gotta be like your grandpa, you gotta go to writing school, you gotta do that, enter the contest, and being met with failure after failure after failure. And then after all of that, having to hear that conversation, crap sucks, bro. I've witnessed that type of talk in real life. And sometimes I'm just like, hey, cut that crap out. And sometimes I just don't. And man, I need to heal. But also, I deeply regret that. So hearing this, like, you know, these executives at this coffee shop say this, like, cruddy stuff might seem kind of, I don't know, unnatural. And I really need to use the other version of that spell. But seriously, I've seen this firsthand. I'm not gonna like name drop or talk about exactly what it was, but dang, as a quote-unquote creative type myself, I feel for the guy. In reality, competition, it sucks. There's really only one first place winner, and maybe he just didn't have the knack for it. But he's, you know, put all this like time into trying to hone this craft, and he just couldn't do it. And now look at him.
The way I see it, that's all you'll ever have.
It's typing around me. I'm so grateful. Is this what they call a ninja?
That they don't. I'm going to try my best to balance the audio so you guys can hear some of these conversations. I guess this guy could be a ninja. Four-armed ninja? Not really. working, is it? But bouncing between all these characters, the only downside is we're not really going to build the show time. Yeah, we're just not going to get it in this fight, which is something you have to be careful of. This is why I haven't really been showing off Haru all that much, because I effed up again. God dang it. Like, she's not going to do a lot for us. We already have, like, good physical attacks, and Sophie's totally out of SP. That sucks. We're only halfway done with this fight, too, which is unfortunate. We got to break all those shields again, too. Jeez. But we still have some SP on Joker. If we can get some decent loops, we should be good, but I don't know. If there was a little bit more of Natsume to, like, see, similar to how Alice, I think, like, I don't know. Like, he does not appear inside of the jail, which I understand they really couldn't do that for this specific game. They function a lot differently than palaces. Like, yeah, if the Monarch's at the top, they don't want to come all the way down to taunt us. But with Natsume in particular, I think that would have really helped to kind of just get across what he's going for. But you can kind of fill in the gaps, at least if you played like other role-playing games, which chances are, if you're watching this, you probably have. So you're familiar with the, maybe the isekai genre, more or less. But as I talk with more fans of, like, you know, role-playing games and just Atlas games, there's a lot of people that just, they play games like this, but they do not watch anime. And I find that a little, like, not necessarily crazy, but surprising. But God, we're wasting a lot of time. I'm really struggling this fight. I don't know if you can tell. I'm trying to just play on autopilot, but trying to manage everybody's SP, kind of tough. But we only got 3 shields left. I'm gonna try to get some Kauga from Sophie's combos. That did not work. I should probably talk a little bit about his moveset. His animations are a little bit hard to telegraph. If he does use Swift Strike, though, honestly, just F and run. Screw it, bro. You don't want to deal with that. A couple of his moves, not necessarily ambiguous, but when he does the sweeping, like, attack, and yeah, they just all teleport away. I'm not gonna lie, the lockkeepers are not my favorite part. I get why they exist to kind of, like, explain the trauma of the character and make them more sympathetic. No one's just evil for the sake of being evil. This should be fine. I think we're basically done here. Like I was, oh crap. Like I was saying before, we're not getting a showtime, so there's no way we're gonna, like, lock them down for that long. But we could easily just burn all of our HP and SP. There's only, like, 1 shield left, right? It's fine.
You're mine. Even worthless trash like yours can sell. Persona! And as long as there's a buyer, I'll be there to clean you dry. Take this!
Nothing is left. Let's go. Swing it. Zone latest worthless. Watch out!
Tell him, Yusuke. Whatever the crud you said. So we're in a bad position now. He's using Swift Strike, and he just killed Haru. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, thank god. Okay. An oddly religious episode of Strikers today. Let's just not cheap out. We can still purchase tons of food back in Sendai. I don't want to, oh, did I use the Showtime item? No! I misclicked. Dump. No, I don't think I did. I think that was just for tag teaming. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna try and finish him off with, Sophie, who's a little sluggish compared to Yusuke, but that's fine. Because, yes! Yes! Oh! Not a good time for this! Jesus! Okay. If I just don't mess this combo up, we should be done. No! I did it. I did it anyways. Screw it. You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! Please stop. Thank you, God! That was a little scary. God, that's not even, it's not even that hard. Goodness. I guess my multitasking skill's not the hottest, but, the warden is no more. It's unfortunate we couldn't find the real executives that caused Natsume so much grief, but I'm sure they're well past, wait, crap, no, I almost got rid of that. Don't. Definitely get diorama. There's no reason not to. Jeez.
Whew. Well, I guess that does it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw? Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible. They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
It still doesn't justify what he's doing now.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool, and yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor, and battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. As if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store. Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
You seem pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Okay, all that's left is the calling card.
Right. We need to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize them.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
Nah, he probably gets tons of fan mail. If he ignores it, we're sunk.
What do we do?
Mommy! He could be lost, maybe? I'll go take a look.
Hey, what's wrong, kid? Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Gramps was already here?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would ya? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pub sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law? Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid, too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know. Hey, wait! Where are you going? It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything!
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right? Right?
You're not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Will you stop calling me Gramps?
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenkichi what he thinks.
Sure. We're supposed to be working together anyway.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left to do. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did with the screens in Shibuya? If you want my advice, you should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught. I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line at breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps. You know that?
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simpler.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived.
In that case, I found just the event. Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station. Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah, if we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
they'd lock me up too!
You saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
You kids.
All right, it's settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Am I seriously going to go through with this?
Listen to me.
Well, I guess we're nearly done here. Natsume will look for the calling card tomorrow morning. Then, we're gonna finish this. You should prepare while you have time. Once we head in, there's no turning back. So ominous. Yusuke's handmade calling card. This time Natsume got a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Darn right. Next time, guys, we liberate the people of Sendai and get their desires back to them. I want to thank you so much for checking out this episode. I'll be honest, I'm glad it's over. Not only because we have a very cool boss fight in the next part, but gosh, that crap was hard. Anyways, see you guys next time, alright? Where we go to the Velvet Room and maybe make a frosty new friend. You know who it is. Anyways, see you guys next time. Bye.